about the decimal fraction. Last period also we learned about the different decimal fraction, the operation of addition and subtraction. So today we learned about in the decimal fraction part 2. So this is the conversion of decimal fractions into common fractions, and common fraction also you can convert into decimal fraction. So is it we are learning in our this chapter part 2. Student will able to understand how converse occurs in decimal fractions and common fractions. You are probably already know that denominator having the power of 10. The denominator having the power of 10, then you can convert into decimal fractions. So if the denominator place, there is the 10, 100, there is a 10, 100, the power of 10, 1000, 10,000, means there will be the power of 10. Then you can convert into decimal fraction. Okay. Now see the some examples are here. I have given the some example here. Now the first number is 67,831 upon 10. 67,831 upon 10. So next one is 67,831 upon 100. Next one 67,831 upon 1000. Here by mistake I wrote here 100. So 1000 is here. Clear? So is it the numerator? Is it the denominator? So how to convert? Now we are converting this common fraction. Is it common fraction? Now we are converting into decimal fraction. How to convert? Now let's see. Is it numerator? Is it the denominator? Clear? Now how many zeros are here? 1 0. How many zeros are here? 2 0. Clear? And how many zeros are? How many zeros are here? Here also 3 zeros are there, but you have to understand. So the first step, what you will do? You will write the numerator as it is here. You will write the numerator. So numerator in all the three examples I wrote 67,831. 67,831 as it is. Okay. So next step, if you are wrote this number, now see the zero. Count the number of zeros. How many zeros are here? How many zeros are here? 1. How many zeros are here? How many zeros are here? Anyone can? How many zeros are here? Yes. Yes, Ruchi.
2.
Yeah. And how many zeros are here?
3.
3. So with the help of the number of zeros, count the number of zeros in the denominator and put a decimal point such that the decimal places are equal to the number of zeros. Means here is the 1 0. Means here is the 1 0. So you have to count from the unit place. You have to count the place from the unit place. So 1 0 will be here. So decimal point after one digit. Clear? If here is the 1 0, so decimal point after one digit. So how many zeros are here? So that should be equal number of zeros and decimal point. Last period I taught you this point is called decimal point. This place is called this point is called decimal point, and decimal point after the places is called decimal places. Clear? This is the decimal places. After point are places of decimal places. So the decimal places should be according to 0. How many zero is here? How many zeros? 1 0. So decimal place is 1. How many zeros are here? 2. So decimal place also 2. How many zeros are here? 3. That's why the decimal place is also 3. So the denominator number of zeros and the decimal places should be equal. Both will be equal. Clear? Now in this way, now this is the common fraction. Now we convert into, this is the, what is it? Which type of fraction is it? This is the common fraction. Yes. This is the common fraction. The 3 examples of the common fractions. And now we convert into decimal fraction. Clear, students? These are the common fraction. These are the common fraction. And now we convert into, anyone can give the answer? Yes. Now we convert into decimal fraction. This is the decimal fraction and this is the common fraction. But when there is the power of 10, if there is the power of 10, then you can convert into decimal fraction. So what is necessary here? Power of 10. What is the necessary in the common fraction? There should be the power of 10. Power of 10 is necessary if you want to convert into decimal fraction. So now we convert into decimal fraction. These are the common fraction and they're having the power of 10. They're having the power of 10. So if you can easily convert into decimal fraction. Clear this point? Understood? 0 is compared to decimal places. Now let's see some example. Now what is here? So this is the 9 upon 10 is here. 100. 9 upon 100 is here. And here 38 upon 100. And here 7 upon 1000. So what is the rule? The numerator places and denominator places should be equal. So how many digits are here? Yes, Piyush. How many digits are here? How many digits? Who can give the answer? 9. How many digit number is it?
9.
I know 9. 9 is a number, but how many digit is it?
1 digit.
Yes. And 38?
2 digit.
Yeah. And 7 also 1
digit.
So what is the rule? So if the denominator and numerator place should be equal. So the 100 is how many digit?
2 digit.
No. 100 number. 100 number. 1, 2 and 3 digit. 1, 2 and 3 digit.
3 digit.
This is the 3 digit number. This is also denominator place number also 3 digit. And how many digit is it?
4 digit.
Yes. So we should equal the numerator and denominator digits. So 9 is not the 3 digit number. That's why we added the 20. Clear? That's why we equal the numerator and denominator. Now this is also 3 digit and this is also 3 digit. Both the numbers are equal. Both numbers are now equal in digits. So 100 also 3 digits and 9 also. If here is the 900, so no need to add the 0. Understood? If the 9 in place of 9 there is the 900. So no need to add the 0. When it is necessary, if the denominator is less, numerator is less, that time you have to add the 0, left hand side. Now here is the 2 digit number. That's why add only 1 0 equal to denominator. Here we want to equal the denominator. That's why we added the 10. So now is it 3-digit number? 0, 38. Now the 7 only 1 digit, and is it 4-digit? That's why left hand side we added the 30. Then you can convert into decimal fraction. If the numerator and denominator are equal, if the denominator and numerator are equal, then you can give the point. So how many zeros are here? 2. So before 2 digit, 1 and 2 digit, you will give the point here, 0.09. So here, where you will give the point? Where will you give the point in this number? 0.38 is there. In between 0 and 3, in between 3 and 8, where will you give the decimal point? Decimal point. Where will you give the decimal point? Yes. Yes, Ansh.
टीचर कौन सा लेसन है?
You just see on the screen. Don't see the lesson. Decimal fraction. Concentrate on the screen only. Now, Ansh, you want to give the answer. Ruchi? Yes, very good, Ruchi. 0.38. Very good. And in the 7 upon 1000?
0.7.
Yeah, 0.007. 0.007. Very good. Very good, Ruchi and Ansh.
मैम मैं विष्णु.
Okay, sorry. But here wrote the name Ansh. Okay, sorry. Count the number of zeros. Now the next one. Here also count the number of zeros in the denominator and put a decimal point such that the decimal places are equal to the number of zeros. So here we, next number is here. 2 zeros are here. So before the 2 digit, we put the decimal point here. Okay, in the 0.07. Now converting of decimal fraction into common fraction. Now we see the common fraction into decimal fraction. Before that we learned about common fraction into decimal fraction. Now if they have given the decimal fraction, now we are converting to common fraction. Now is it decimal fraction? 35.8. 35.8. This is the decimal fraction. Now this is decimal fraction we are converting into common fraction. Before that we learned that common fraction into decimal fraction. This is the common fraction. Now we convert into decimal fraction. But now decimal fraction we are converting into common fractions. So you have to count the decimal places. How many decimal places? That is shown in the red color. How many decimal places are here? 1. How many decimal places are here? 1. That's why we added 1 0 to one number. So power of 10 is 10. You have to add the 0 according to decimal places. So 1 digit here, that's why we added the 1 0 with the 1. How many decimal places are here? How many decimal places? Yes. How many decimal places? Yes, Pushka.
Ma'am, 1.
How many decimal places? Decimal point after red color, shown by the red color. How many decimal places? This is the decimal. No, this is the decimal point. Yes, Ruchi, right? This is the decimal point, and decimal point after how many digits are here? 1 and 2 digits.
2 digits.
Okay, thank you. So 2 digits are there. That's why we added the 2 0 in denominator places with the 1, because after decimal point here are the 2 decimal places. Clear? That's why we write 8 upon 100. 8 upon 100. So this number you will write on the here. Here is the 8 number, na? Don't see the zeros are here. Only see the number 8 is here. That's why 8 on the numerator place and the decimal places number you will write on the denominator place. So that's why this is the 100. Because 2 digits are decimal point after decimal places are 2. That's why 20 added. Clear? Now the next number 52.369. 52.369. Is it? So how many decimal places are here now?
3.
3. How many decimal places? 3.
3.
That's why we are taken 30 with the 1. That's why we are taken the 30. Yes, right. Right, Ruchi. 30. In the denominator place, we wrote 1000. In denominator place, we wrote 1000. Why we wrote the 1000? Because decimal places are 3 digits. Decimal places are 3 digits. That's why we wrote here 30. Clear? And the number is 52,369 as it is. When you are writing in the common fraction, no need to write the decimal point. You write the number as it is. No need to write the decimal point here because we convert the decimal point into power of 10. We convert into power of 10. So 52,369 as it is upon 1000. Now we convert into decimal fraction, common fraction. Now this is the decimal fraction 52.369. We convert into common fraction. Now we convert into common fraction. Clear? Understood all of you? Now convert the common fraction into decimal fraction. This is the, what is it? Is it common fraction or decimal fraction? Yes, Pushka?
Ma'am, it's a common fraction.
Very good. So read the fraction. Read the fraction.
25 upon 10.
Yes. So this fraction is 25 upon 10. Now we want to convert into decimal fraction. Now we want to convert into decimal fraction. This number we want to convert into decimal fraction. Can you convert? How many number of zeros are here?
Ma'am, only 1.
1. So before the 1 digit, we want to give the decimal point. Then you will give the decimal point, it convert into decimal fraction. So what will be the answer? Convert into decimal fraction.
2.5 upon 510.
No. If you are given the decimal point, so no need to write the denominator. So what will be the answer? Only
2.5.
Yes, 2.5. Only 2.5 because this 10 we convert into decimal point. If you are given the decimal point, so no need to write the 10. So the answer is 2.5. Is it? 2.5 because this number of 0 we convert into decimal point. Yes, Ruchi, right. So 2.5. Next one, 352 upon 100. 352 upon 100. Yes, Pushka. Now how many number of zeros are here? How many number of zeros? 2. Very good. How many number of zeros?
2.
2. So here is 352. 3-digit number and this is also 3-digit number. So according to number of zeros, where will you give the decimal point? Between 3 and 5, between 5 and 2. Because we want 2 0. So decimal places should be 2. Decimal place should be 2. So where will you give the decimal point? Yes, Ruchi? Right. Anyone? Ruchi shown his answer.
Miss, after 3.
Yes, my dear.
After 3.
Yes, my dear. So
3.52.
yeah. 3.52. 3.52. Next, 2224. 2224 upon 1000. So this is also 4 digit and this is also 4 digit. So no need to add the 0. Do you want to add the 0 here? Will you add the 0 here? No, because this is also 4 digit and this is also 4 digit. So no need to add the 0 because denominator and numerator and denominator, both the number of places are equal. So now convert, how many zeros are here? 3. Yes, Ruchi, right. So how many 0? 1, 2 and 3. So count from the unit place 1, 2 and 3. You will give the decimal point before the 2. 2.224. How you will read? How you will read? 2.224, not 224. 2.224. Clear? Next number. Now fourth example. Now see the fourth example. 566 upon 1000. So here denominator how many digit? Denominator how many digits here?
4 digit.
4 digit. 4 digit. Numerator is 3 digit. Denominator 4 digit. So 1 digit is less here. Yeah. So 1 digit is less. That's why we are adding here 0. Because I taught you the numerator and denominator, both the number of places should be equal. So this is the 3 digit number and is it the 4 digit number? So that's why we adding 1 0 left hand side. So how to convert now? Now 566. We are adding 1 0 0 566 0.566 0.566. Understood? Because denominator was denominator is a 4 digit number and this was the 1 digit number. That's why we are adding the 0 left hand side and give the decimal point before 3 digits because number of zeros are here 3. Very good, Ruchi. So 0.566. Clear? Now this common fraction we convert into decimal fraction. Now this common fraction we convert into decimal fraction. Now this one, convert decimal fraction into common fractions. Now here the decimal fractions, 6.3. So decimal point after 1 digit. Decimal point after 1 digit. That's why we write in the common fraction 1 0. We have taken here 1 0. How many decimal places are here? How many decimal places? Yes. How many decimal point after? How many digits are here? Yes, Abhishek.
3.
Here. I'm showing the arrow in second.
2.
Second, yeah.
2 digits.
2, very good. So here we are taking the 2 0 with the 1. So number you will write as it is 5 upon 100. 5 upon 100. In this way, we convert the decimal fraction. This is the decimal fraction. We convert into common fraction. Can you give the decimal point here? Can you give the decimal point in the common fraction? No. Right. So we don't need to write the decimal point in the common fraction because this decimal point we want to convert into power of 10. 0.5, here is the 5 upon 100. In the third example, 0.552. So decimal places are 3. Decimal places are 3 digit. How many decimal places? 3. That's why we have taken here 30 with the 1. 1000. And the number is as it is 552 upon 1000. 552 upon 1000. Clear? Here also same. After decimal places, yes, Rujin. So 566. So here also 3 digits. That's why we have taken 30 with the 1. 566 upon 1000. Understood? Understood all of you? Now see next example. Now I told you there should be the power of 10 is necessary to convert this also 3 upon 5, 25 upon 8, 21 upon 2, and this is so these are the common fraction, but they having the power of 10 here. They're having the power of 10. 3 upon 5. 3 upon 5 is here. So here is the 5. Here is the power of 10. Denominator place, there should be power of 10. Then you can convert into decimal fraction. So is it the power of 10? 5, is it the power of 10? Yes or no? Yes or no? 5, is it the power of 10?
Yes.
Yeah. 5
No,
number. 5 number is the power of 10? No. We want to convert this denominator. We want to convert into power of 10. This is the power of 10. One having the 0, as many 0. Then you can call the power of 10. So this is the power of 10. 10, 1000, 100. Clear? But this is the 5 digit. This number is 5. We want to convert into power of 10. That's why we multiplying. By which number? We want the 5 convert into 10. We want to convert into 10. That's why we are multiplying 5 by which number? By which number?
10.
No. We
3.
want 10. If you are multiplying by 3, 5 multiplied by 3, the answer will be 15. 5 multiplied by 3 by 15.
Ma'am, 5 2s are.
Yes, right. So you will multiply 5 by 2. If you are multiplying by 2, denominator multiplying by 2, so you have to multiply numerator also by 2. So that's why you are multiplying 3 by 2. Clear? So 3 multiplying by 2, the answer will be 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. Clear? And 5 2s are 10. Now we got the power of 10. Because 5 we are converting in the power of 10. That's why we multiplying 5 by 2. Clear? If you are multiplying denominator by 2, that's why 3 also we multiplying by 2. So 3 multiplying by 2, the answer will be, what will be the common fraction here? What will be the common fraction will be here? Yes, Adarsh? Pushkar, yes. What will be the fraction here? Yes, Pushkar?
6 upon 10.
Very good. Now 6 upon 10. Now we convert into decimal fraction.
Ma'am, 6.10.
6.10? No. Pushkar, 6 one digit hai, and this 10 is 2 digit. So I told you na, you have to add the 0. Numerator and denominator should be equal. 6 is a 1 digit number and 10 is a 2 digit number. That's why we adding the 0. 0 and 6. Left hand side you have to add the 0 to equal the numerator and denominator. Yes, Ruchi, right. Your answer is right. So 0.6.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
So 6 upon 10 and the here is convert into 0.06. Next slide. Now see here. Now 3 upon 5. So 3 multiplying by 2 and 5 multiplying by 2. So the here fraction is 6 upon 10. So 1 0 is here. That's why we are taking the decimal point before the 6, 0.6. Understood? Don't write the 6.10. Okay. You see only the number of 0. And the number of 0 is one number of 0. That's why decimal place also 1 digit. Next, 25 upon 8. 25 upon 8 is here. Now 8 we want to convert into 10, 100. So we can't convert into 10, 100. That's why we are converting into 1000. Power of 10 of 1000. That's why 8 multiplying to 125. If you are 8 multiply by 125, so you should be numerator also multiply by 125. So 25 multiply by 125 and 8 also multiply by 125. So then here we got the power of 10. So 125 multiply by 8, 1000. And 25 multiply by 125. So 3125. 3125. Okay. So this is also 1, 2, 3 and 4 digit. And this is a denominator number also 4 digit. Both the numbers are 4 digit. So no need to add the 0. So how many number of zeros are here? How many numbers of 0? 3. Very good answers. So 3, that's why count the 3 digit from unit place. 1 digit, 2 digits and 3 digits. That's why decimal point before the 3 digit. Before the 3 digits. So 3.125. So this common fraction we convert into decimal fraction. So next example, 21 upon 2. 21 upon 2. So this is the 21 upon 2. Clear? Now 2. With the help of 2, you can convert into 10. That's why here we multiplying by 5. Because we want the power of 10. You can multiply 2 by the 10. Sorry, 5. 2 multiply by 5. 2 multiply by 5. The answer is 10. So if your denominator multiply by 5, that's why numerator also multiplying by 5. So 21 multiply by 5, answer is, sorry, product is 105. 105 and 2 multiply by 5, is it 10? So here is the 1 digit. Here is the 1 digit. And it is the more than 2 digits. So no necessary to add the 0. The numerator should be more than denominator. Numerator should be more than numerator. So before the 1 digit, 1 0. So count the 1 decimal place. So before the 1 digit, we have point the given here decimal point. Okay. So the answer is 10.5. 10.5 because 10 is here. So decimal place is also 1. Decimal place is also 1. Next one. Now 22 upon 14. 22 upon 14. Both the numbers. Now both the numbers are even numbers and that can be divided by 2. Both the numbers can be divided by 2. That's why 22 and 40 divided by 2. The answer will be 2 ones are 2. 2 ones are 2. Now 40 also divided by 2. 2 2s are 4 and 2 zeros are 0. Clear? Now the fraction is here. What is the common fraction? 11 upon 20. 11 upon 20. Now same 2 multiplying by 5. So you can 20 also multiplying by 5 because 25 is a 100. Here we want only the power of 10. That's why 20 multiplying by 5, 100. And 11 5s are 55. 11 5s are 55. So here the denominator is more than numerator. Here is the 3 digit and this is the 2 digit. That's why we added the 0 here. So now this is also 3 digit. Now you can give the decimal point before the 2 digit because here how many zeros? 2 zeros. That's why before the 2 places you give the decimal point. So the answer is 0.55. 0.55. Understood all of you? Understood? Clear? This is the power of 10 is necessary to convert into decimal. 22 upon 40, can you convert into decimal point? You can't. Because the power of 10 is necessary to convert into decimal fraction. 22 upon 14. This fraction we want to convert into power of 10. Then you can convert into decimal fraction. So this point you should keep in your mind. When you are converting the common fraction, so there should be convert into power of 10. Power of 10. So this is the power of 10 is very important to convert into decimal fraction. Understood all of you? Clear this topics? Are you able to convert now common fraction into decimal fraction? And decimal fraction also you can convert into common fraction. You have to see only the decimal places. You have to see only decimal places. So number as it is on the numerator place and the decimal places according to you write the 0. So the denominator of a common fraction is 10 or 100. It can be written as a decimal fraction. Okay. It is necessary to count the number of zeros for converting common fraction into decimal fraction, vice versa. I told you, you have to count the number of zeros converting the common fraction. Just as we can convert common fraction to decimal fractions, we can convert decimal fraction to common fractions. Now we taught you common fraction to decimal fraction and decimal fraction to common fraction. Okay.